punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Rios. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. This is what Spartan running backs do. They get behind their pads, they move the chains. Le'Veon Bell, among many, who've been great at that.
And Kenneth Walker, man, you pulled back a couple years ago, such a great season, too. But just that's their physicality. That's the brand that they've had. That's what their coaches embrace. You know, not being the quote-unquote main team in their state, but they're going to hit you in the face, and they're going to play physical.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple weeks.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here come the Irish back on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. There he goes. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Play action, C.J. Carr. Floats it out in space. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up. Good yardage.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start will just increase the degree of difficulty at 2nd and 7. Off play action. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Play fake, Carr. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that third down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Michigan State's offense heads out, ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The Spartans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period, first down here. The give to the single back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Moore. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Quickly complete. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw it again. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Really tough on offense. 3rd and long, it's tough to, you know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
Here's Carr to throw. Fires to the tight end. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Carr. Quick completion on the out route. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
It's going to be fun to watch this receiving group, I think, for Notre Dame this season. I think one of the things Marcus Freeman's done a really good job of in recent years is go to the portal and bring difference makers at the receiver spot. It was Malachi Fields coming over for Virginia, the big, tall body making big plays downfield last year for the Irish. And this has always been a position, David, that we thought was always a little bit behind some of the elite competition in college football, but it feels like that's starting to change now.
And great house and phase on both backs, so obviously some experience there, but then bringing in some ultra-talented, highly recruited receivers from Ohio State. Those guys usually pan out pretty well. To have that speed element, and a couple of guys that maybe clip now with this C.J. Carr offense, and the passing attack, which went from a liability strength.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Reporting from the Michigan State sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. They'll keep it on the ground. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
I gotta say, watching this guy run has given me PTSD from when I played against Michigan State back in college, and they had a big old running back named T.J. Duckett that was wearing our defense down. He got stronger and stronger as the game went on. This guy has a little bit of that in him, too.
It'll be a first and 10 from the 29. This time he wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Moore. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. On first down, here comes this offense. He goes right back to the air. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On target to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking for a crease. It's Edwards. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Here's the pressure. It's complete on the right side. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Pulls it in. It's Edwards. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play here in the 2nd quarter. They've got it 1st and 10. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Notre Dame right back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Makes the catch. At midfield, he's got room. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's begin with a look at Wake Forest in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Miami Hurricanes.
He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Guys, I caught up with the Fighting Irish head coach coming out of the locker room at the half. He is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the 1st half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the 2nd. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to the well. There's a crease. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense. Obviously, when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Makes a man miss. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the 2nd half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. DB's right up on the receivers. From the red zone, it's Mobley. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so This coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Reporting from the Michigan State sideline, I can see the coaches imploring their team right now. This has to be a turning point. Turning it over on that last drive.
Oh, he's got some space. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out through the 25. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Right back to the well. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. The player's still down on the field. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. Catch is made at the 15, and the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And the defense wrestles him to the ground. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Carr on play action. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Makes the catch at the 35. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got a man, it's Edwards.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Punts it out of the air. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Edwards. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Gives it on the option. Maybe a crease. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
2nd down coming up. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give is to Williams. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that...
Turning it on! And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the 1st down yardage. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Running the red zone, it's Mobley. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Play action. Carr. Fires complete on the crosser. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Quick catch on 3rd down. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. To the air on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Moore. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's McCray.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll try to get it through the air. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating
maybe some room here. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And the beatdown has ensued. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Edwards breaks into the open. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. This time he wants to throw. Finds his tight end. Got the first down with the throw, and he'll get more after taking that shot. It'll be a roughing penalty. Personal foul. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Bust through behind his pad. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They want that clock to run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Using his feet. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. Finding some room. Got enough space. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their...
points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The running back has it. Give him 9. That one sets up a 2nd and 1.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like we've stopped them all game long. Like they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with a dub, and really, everybody staying healthy.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Crosses to 35. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
Got enough for the first.